guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you get notified when I update. I do weekly updates on a Sunday. Today I am going to be taking you through my least favorite job. As in, I feel like this job should be illegal and that garments should not be allowed to be made if they need this. I'm talking about ironing. I hate it. I hate doing it. I've never had to iron before in my life. If I owned something that needed ironing, I did not own it for very long. I was, nope, straight to Good Sammy's, straight to the donation box. But unfortunately, my husband has an office job now, which requires office attire, so I have to iron. I have tried a few different tips and tricks and recommendations of things to eliminate ironing or lessen it, which I will tell you now. I will tell you the few steps that I have tried. I have tried to using a delicate cycle on the washing machine. The one thing that I found with that is that it didn't leave the clothes coming out smelling fresh and smelling like they had just been washed. I could still smell his cologne and his deodorant on the shirts, which I didn't like because it made me feel like they weren't fresh and clean and new, and so I don't use a delicate cycle. I have generally only wash in cold water, which I've heard is better in reducing wrinkles. That does not work. I have manually tried the settings on the washing machine and lowering the spins and the spin, I don't know, strength or whatever you call it, which does not help. His clothes are also easy iron clothes. Some of the shirts are easier to iron, but you still have to iron them. So that is what I'm going to be taking you through today. I am also going to be trying out a new product. I picked this up from Woolworths for $5.95. It is called Fabulon. It is proven faster gliding for easy ironing. It says that it smooths out wrinkles and restores a fresh new body finish to everything you iron for better, longer lasting results than ironing alone. I have tried a cheaper product that I picked up from Red Dot. I was like, oh, I'll give this a try, and I didn't really find that it made any difference, so I don't use it. But I'm willing to try anything, so this is what I'm going to be doing. Also, I thought I would mention that, like I do with most of my clothes, I hang them on this clothes horse here. These pants generally get hung up in the shower on the rail, hanging down so they're full length and not getting creased, and the shirts up there, I do them as soon as they get out the washing machine, but they still need ironing. So I'm going to give this a try today and let you know what I all think. I'm just using my Sunbeam Verve steam iron. It does the trick. I generally just put the setting on my iron to the hottest that the clothes will let me, which is sort of between wool and cotton. I find I have tried the labels, reading the labels and doing it on the setting that it recommends on the clothes, but it's just not hot enough and it just takes way longer. So I just sort of tested in the inside in a bit that you can't really see to see if the iron's stuck, and it didn't stick, and then I just sort of turned it up a little bit more and a little bit more, and then I was like, I'm not going anymore because I don't want to destroy his clothes. So let's get started with this very boring and long, tedious job, but just get it done. Let's get this party started, guys. So sorry guys, I'm going to be having my breakfast whilst I am doing the ironing. I am having a green smoothie, which I have just recently started having I was adding a whole bunch of stuff into it, but I have just been going with mango, spinach and water, and I just find it quick, easy, simple, delicious, something that I can just have on the go that I don't have to add a load of ingredients to. So obviously this is the first time that I am using Fabulon. I was kind of just working out which technique worked best for me. I think I decided by the end of it that having the shirts on the hanger worked much better. That there is my ironing face, my ironing bitch face. So one of the main things that I hate about ironing is the fact that you put your piece of clothing there and you get it all ready for the iron, and then you grab your iron and the clothing slips, and then you have to get it all nice and neat and straight, and ugh, so frustrating. Sorry guys. First shirt down, and I am impressed. I always make sure that when I hang them back on the coat hanger, obviously, that it is all nice and neat as possible, and I also do up the top button just to keep that collar area nice and straight. One of the instructions on the back of the product states that you need to make sure, if you are using this product on a tile surface, that the surface will get slippery, so be sure to clean your floors after with a detergent product. This is 100% true. I'm obviously doing this on my tiles and it made them very, very slippery, and I actually had to clean them twice to get the residue off. So I would definitely recommend doing it on the carpet. You know, it is a fabric refresher, you know, it is made for clothes, so I don't really feel that it's going to do any damage to your carpet other than make it smell lovely, which I absolutely love the smell of this product, so it's win-win for me. So obviously getting it as flat as possible and ironing, and then flipping it over and doing the other side. We are going to fasten up this video now because ironing is absolutely boring and nobody wants to watch it in slow-mo. Do you know, it'd actually be really nice if we could do this in real life and just do the ironing this quickly. I would love that. I have thought about getting a garment steamer, but I'm in two minds. I have tried using the steam option on my iron and it didn't work. So if you guys have garment steamer, can you leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts if you prefer an iron over the steamer or not. I would love to hear some more about it. I know a lot of people like to watch TV when they're doing ironing, but I find if I have a program on while I'm doing ironing, it ends up taking me longer because I'm continually stopping and looking at the TV, and I just want to get this shit done, so I tend to have music on instead. It wasn't until I was about halfway through my ironing that I realised that my fishies probably didn't like me putting the products up and down. I felt a little bit bad for them. That easy, all those shirts done. Now on to the crappy pants. Shirts are actually quite easy to iron and I don't mind ironing them. I find it quite rewarding once it's finished. The one things that I don't like ironing is pants. They are so difficult and it's so nerve-wracking with the fabric. When I started ironing these ones, I really should have pulled out my handkerchief, a thin handkerchief that I used to put over the the garment between the iron and the pants. But in the move, it has been misplaced, aka lost. In the background there you will see my sideboard that I got from Kmart. I actually got that on clearance for $25. What an absolute bargain. What I'm using that for currently is to hold all my wax melts and candles and cotton pads. Everything candle related is in those little drawers, which is so handy to have it all in one space and all organized. My print in the background is from Kmart as well, and I also got that on clearance for $5. I absolutely love roses. I have a few tattoos of roses on my body. I grew up with rose bushes at my mum's house. It was the one thing that she could keep alive. They are just really meaningful to me. Alright. I am not gonna bore you anymore. I'm gonna skip right to the end. If you hate ironing as much as I do, give this video a thumbs up. That is the end of my ironing session for the fortnight. I have this habit of washing the clothes and then come Monday, Tuesday, I end up just ironing a shirt in the morning and then ironing a shirt the next morning, and then it just doesn't end well because I start my day off badly already having to iron. So I always try and give myself a kick up the butt to try and get it done in one big ironing session. Sometimes it doesn't happen and it's not until Wednesday until I get the time to actually do my big session. But getting ready in the morning with 3 boys, especially a 3-year-old, is hard enough as it is, let alone having to do ironing with, you know, lunches and dinners and smoothies and whatnot. It's just best to get it all done in one big slump of crappy ironing. So yeah, if you didn't know already, I really don't like ironing at all. I hate it. And I don't usually like to use the word hate, especially around the kids. Well, mostly around the kids, but I hate it a lot. So let's talk about this. Fabulon. Proven faster gliding for easy ironing. First things first, it smells absolutely amazing, and not just when you're ironing the next day right now, and I've walked into our wardrobe and I've gone, oh, what's that smell? And it is this. It smells absolutely divine on the clothing. I felt like it did make ironing slightly quicker. It did take quite a long while, but it did feel like what I was ironing was productive ironing. And what I mean by productive ironing, I mean sometimes I can iron things and they look all nice and wrinkle free, and then I go to hang them up and I can see a wrinkle that I've missed or whatever. But for this, when I used this, it actually felt like it was productive ironing. Then this morning I have also gone in and had a look at all his clothes, and they look fantastic. I would have to say that I have never done ironing that looks this great. So smells great, works. So this was $5.95, so not too expensive, but doing the ironing that I've done, you know, just one lot of ironing, it's sort of half full now, so you do use quite a lot. I did have a message saying to fill it up with half water and it works just as well, so I could possibly try that. But considering how important, you know, hubby's clothes are, they are his work clothes, you know, for him to work and have a job, bring money home, he needs to be looking good and presentable. So it makes the clothes smell amazing. It does what it says. It says that it is faster gliding for easy ironing, which yes, I did find. It says that it gives a fresh new body and finish to everything you iron, with not just ironing alone, which is true. Yes, it did that. The clothes look absolutely amazing. They look fresher. They look really good. I'm really impressed with this product. But downside is I have done one session of ironing and it's probably half gone now, or half full rather. Would I buy this product again? Yes, 100%. Did it do everything that it said that it did? Yes. So yeah, that is my review on this Fabulon. I'm very impressed with it. So that is the end of my video today, guys. If you hate ironing as much as I do, give this video a thumbs up. Or if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye!